Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of the Bro Vote. I'm your host, Alex Daliwala, and I'm joined by the boys.
Anthony.
JT.
Michael. Jack.
Michael's back this week. Let's go. We have a slam-packed episode for you guys. We're going to talk about Trump's plans for his presidency. Our idiot of the week is going to be Justin Trudeau, and he's out as Prime Minister of Canada. We're going to talk about the end of censorship and social media. We're going to talk about Biden kicking us in the balls on his way out the door, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of NFL. So sit down, grab a drink, and welcome to the Bro Vote. Welcome to the Bro Vote. We're going to get kickstarted here. Jack, you want to hit us with topic number 1? Talking about Daddy Donald.
Daddy Donald wants to buy Greenland. President-elect Donald Trump's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., arrived in Greenland Tuesday for a personal visit as Trump has renewed his suggestion in recent weeks that the Danish territory should become a part of the U.S., one of several controversial territory takeovers Trump has floated, often citing national security, although Denmark and Greenland have firmly rejected the idea. Trump has floated buying the island for years. Trump wrote on Truth Social last month that the U.S. should take control of Greenland for purposes of national security and freedom. He also proposed the idea in 2019, but got nowhere.
Very interesting. It is closer to us than it is to Europe, so kind of makes a little bit of sense.
But it's its own country. It's the smallest country at population of like 56,000. So it's
really?
It's its own country. It's tiny and it's not a part of anything. And it's
a Danish territory.
But they have their own governs. They have their own rules. They have their own laws. So it's its own. It's like it's the small. I don't know.
I think he's looking at it as like Puerto Rico, right? Like where it's a territory of the United States, but will not become like a state. I mean, for the reason why he wants to do this is because because of the Arctic like circle has like a lot of the ice has been melting, so there's a lot more like shipping routes through that. So he's fearing that because there's more shipping routes now that there's more access for military
heavy port.
There's going to be more military going through that Arctic circle, and Greenland's since it's more north in that Arctic circle, then it's protecting the Atlantic side of it. Yeah, because we have Alaska that's protecting the Pacific.
Yeah, what happens when it freezes though? Then it's just gonna be nothing.
Right now the ocean's not frozen over there, so
I know, but when it does.
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like
Wait.
Do you think like global warming is going to reverse?
No, but
it's climate change now.
Oh,
come on, Dave.
Excuse me.
That's actually becoming the new equator.
Yeah,
just to let you know. Georgia will now be how like New York is weather-wise, and then New York's gonna be like Georgia. We're just flipping everything.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Hey, we are getting snow on Friday.
It's the cows farting. It's not the fact that Kuwait just burned like 50 million tires or anything like that either.
They burned 50 million tires.
Yeah, you guys have to see that video.
Why?
Sorry. It's like off topic from this, but
I think Trump's talked about a couple of different ways where he wants to expand the U.S., which is, I think it's kind of sick. It's like bringing back a little, like, emperor type vibes,
which is why the left is so scared of it.
We're trying to go out here and conquer. Like, let's go take over some shit. Oh, it's kind of sick, if you ask me.
We're like the Roman Empire all over again, bro.
But we're no longer military. It's just how much money.
Yeah.
Donald Julius Caesar Trump, Alexander the Great Trump. I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be sick.
Just throws wads on the table. All right, I think that's enough.
But yeah, I saw that he like alluded to the fact that he hasn't ruled out military force for like taking over Greenland or even Canada, which is pretty sick.
Well, taking over Greenland would be so easy. I mean, they have no military.
Well, we already have a military base there.
If we flexed our military at Canada or Greenland, I think they'd fold. I don't think we'd have to fire a shot.
For sure, they'd fold so fast.
Yeah.
And that's why people are scared of Trump, though, is because they think he's like a Putin. He's just going to take over a country if he wants it.
Yeah. I was going through Greenland today, like on Google Maps, dude. It's pretty sick. They got got mountains all around them. It's really pretty. It's pretty fire. Not gonna lie. But
Isn't Greenland the country that's actually like covered in ice, and Iceland's like the one that's really beautiful, but like they flipped the names. Wasn't that done by like? I think that like was purposely done by like.
Oh, I don't know. There's like a little like.
What was it when like the
moniker
Vikings
that's like. Yeah,
came over like they like made the
Greenland is covered with ice and Iceland is very nice is like the little thing. Sorry, I'm still going through puberty. Hopefully I'll get a couple more inches. Beat the less than 6 foot allegations.
Inches where?
Everywhere.
Oh no.
Hey yo.
Dude, also they speak their own language. It's called Greenlandic.
No way. That's
Yeah,
actually
an actual
sick.
thing. They don't speak Dutch.
No, it's Greenlandic. It's a dialect. I tried to find someone like talking in it. I couldn't, but
Greenlandic.
yeah, it's the official language of Greenland.
That's actually really cool.
They still predominantly speak Danish,
Yeah.
Or that's what
but
Danish.
still.
No, they teach it in schools.
Can
Danish
you-
and English.
So some dude like
Can
just
you
what 50 years ago.
Duolingo Greenlandic?
I doubt it.
You
Oh
can
no,
do
it'd be kind of
Zulu?
sick. I think I saw this TikTok the other day and it was like, or Instagram reel. I don't use TikTok, but it was like when you and all the boys learn an obscure language so that nobody can know what they're talking about, and they all learned like old Irish
Oh, that's sick. Like Gaelic?
or like Celtic or
Oh,
something. Like
Celtic.
it's like
That's
even
pretty cool.
older, and they all learned it for whatever reason, and like it was like saying it was cool because they could just talk to each other without anybody else knowing what the hell was going on. Be sick.
Let's do it. Let's do it with Greenlandic.
Duolingo does
Dude.
not have Greenlandic.
It's a
I
shame.
just want to know like who came up with that. It's like calling English
Some Viking at some point.
Americanic.
American.
Dude, let's
Like,
change it. Why
like-
can't Trump change that? If he's going to change the Gulf of Mexico, why can't he change their language to Americanic?
Oh, it went out.
Alex's mic's dead.
Yeah, but it's Greenlandic. It's Americanic. Russianic. Like just
It's the first one. Oh, it came back on. You didn't have to do anything. Let's hope it stays on. Michael.
Shout out Michael for getting his hands
Look
in
at that
these
arch.
boys.
Look at that arch. Hey, yo! Michael just
you're blasting my ear.
threw that
bro.
That's why we need a second camera.
Yeah, we do need a second camera for that. Scroll down,
loses
Jack.
government
We'll see what else we got going on.
I mean, I just don't see the. I mean, I guess Anthony brought up the point of like having a central port there and a route for.
Saw some more places to hide nukes.
I think that's on. I think it's less about the central port. I think it's more actually about like just protecting the United States from the north, so they can't get like. Because if right now, if there was an attack that were to come from like the North Atlantic, then it's going into like Maine, North Atlantic.
We currently have a Space Force base there.
Solid
So,
to fight the aliens.
Well, too bad.
New Area
Pacific
51.
Pacific base.
Too
space
bad
base.
space is fake. So,
Yeah.
I don't, like,
Have we ever gone to the moon? Who knows?
I don't think we've ever gone to space.
Earth's flat. We actually just
All
live in a
right.
dome.
Yes, yes, the Earth is flat. There's a dome over top of it.
There's an
and-
ice wall.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. We're actually he just wants to be on Greenland, so we're closer to the ice wall, so he
you
can
seen
protect
the-
it from other countries, like getting to the ice wall and like going over and entering the other dimensions.
Have you seen the video of the guy that was like a leader for the flat earthers? He went to Antarctica to prove his point.
Kyrie Irving?
And was like, oh, wait. The Earth isn't flat, guys.
Yeah, he
I'm
like
so sorry.
well, he like calculated a coordinate which he thought was the last coordinate on Earth, and then took him to it, and then he like stepped a couple steps over and goes, "Oh, never mind."
Oh,
Yeah, very funny. Oh man, Trump was officially certified as the 47th president the other day on Monday. What day is today?
It was on January
Today's
6th.
Tuesday.
Ironic.
Yeah. Ah, come on now. Yeah.
Happy insurrection.
Oh my gosh. Which Kamala had to stand up there and like say, I verify that the count is correct and Donald J. Trump is the next president, which was electric.
Brutal for her.
Yeah, it's definitely
why
a tough
did
look
she have to do it?
because she's the vice president and that's like her office.
The vice president has
Yeah.
to do it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They certify all the electoral college like decisions.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hysterical because she's the one that lost and then has to be the one to say that she lost and like own it in front of everybody.
Also, she was the one who like just it's funny, it's even like more funny that it's on January 6th when she was the one who just exaggerated that day so much. You know, she was the one like, this is going down as one of the worst days in history.
Worse than 9/11. Yeah, okay.
Well, at least it's not like back when this country was started, when whoever won the presidential election, then whoever lost became the vice president. Dude, imagine if that was like still in place, and then Kamala is the vice president to Donald Trump.
He would bitch her around, dude.
We would never see her, bro.
No, he'd send her to freaking Epstein Island, bro. Be like, go take a vacation. Oh man,
She's
yeah.
probably like, oh, I've been here before.
Wait, this looks familiar.
I stayed in this room.
Yeah. Where are the kids?
Oh no. God. That's horrible.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of other things that Trump is deciding to just stamp his fist on, he wants to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which might be the most badass thing of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's
Dude
pretty.
wants to change entire maps with this presidency.
How do you go about that though? Like, how does
Like,
that? How does
yeah,
the
who-
process of doing that?
What's like who owns the naming convention for the
Yeah, but like also like
bodies of water?
also yeah, and also do you have to like cast a vote for that? Like, all right,
Yeah,
who
who
votes
votes it?
changing it? Like, how do you do it? You know,
I think he can just say whatever he wants
Is
at
that-
this point.
Is it just whatever he says goes? for
What if he
this?
just like starts in press conferences talking about the Gulf of America? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he kind of does have a point, slightly.
I was trying to be like, why would he want to do this? I don't really understand the why, because I was looking at the Google Maps, like maybe
Just a power move.
probably.
That's
But
all
it's
it is. Show
It's
that
just to, like,
he
throw it
is
at
the
Mexico.
man.
Yeah, probably. But I wanted to see if there was, and I was looking at the Gulf of Mexico to see if there was, like, if there was
It's
more.
actually, sorry,
of a-
Gulf of America. We refer to it as Gulf
Okay.
of America.
I was
now.
looking at the Gulf of America, of like what parts of it cover more of America or Mexico.
Like which coastline
Yeah.
touches it more?
Yeah, which Mexico versus America, like which has more coastline on it.
I think it should
And
be
I
the Gulf
think
of
it's-
Cuba because it's like right in the middle.
And I think it's but I think it's like neck and neck. Like
Yeah, because it goes like
Maybe-
Florida, Texas,
yeah,
and then like
Florida, Alabama, Texas.
there's a couple in between.
Yeah,
but
a couple in between. And then but like we're a bit longer this way, but Mexico has a big swoop.
They're like, what's it called? Like the Yucatan or
Yeah.
something like that?
The Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah, come
And
on.
It has like a bigger arc in
Geography
it,
guy
so I
back
think
there.
that's why it comes out to about the same. I'm sure we could actually Google it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think Trump's gonna be able to do whatever he wants. Like,
He probably just doesn't.
who's
give
gonna
a shit.
stop him?
Yeah.
Like, is Mexico gonna actually say they have a problem with it? Like,
Probably not.
yeah, probably not because he's just gonna
'Cause we
tax
just
them
took
more.
all their criminals.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
like, well, Mexico's gonna be like, well, you're building a wall here, so we don't really have a say in that. So might as well just do whatever the
Right.
you want.
Oh no, no, JT. Oh, he
know.
said
He's
it.
been in his
He said it. He's been
Yeah.
good. He was the last man standing on the couch. Oh man.
That one just slipped right out.
Pause.
Wait, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's a big Hefe move, and he's just flexing on the big Hefes. I guess
So he's a bigger Hefe?
Wait, I guess that's horrible because Hefe is also a Spanish.
All of you Hefes, I'm a bigger Hefe.
I didn't really know what I was doing there.
Is that what he said?
I mean, that's what JT said.
All right, moving on.
I didn't really know what I was
Boy.
doing.
Oh
there.
man, our idiot of the week, Justin. I'm not gonna say that. Trudeau. Yeah, again, Canadian politician. He was the 23rd Prime Minister of Canada. He's been the Prime Minister since like 2015. And the way that like the Canadian legal system works is like each party elects like a leader of the party, and then they run for an election. So he was the head of the Liberal Party. He said, I intend to resign as party leader as prime minister after the party selects its next leader through a robust nationwide competitive process. He announced this Monday, again, January 6th. I mean, January 6th just seems like the end of the world. At this point, I don't know. So then one of his old cabinet members, this lady Chrystia Freeland, she was his old deputy prime minister and finance minister, was talking about how the country faces a grave challenge in the fact that Donald Trump wants to impose such
He wants to also
tariffs on this
buy.
guy. He's just going to drop more hefe on them. And
More hefe.
he's just doling out all the hefe.
It's no longer gonna be North America. It's just gonna be the United States. That's really what Donald Trump
kind of
wants.
sick,
Like,
though. So Trump writes on social media after Trudeau resigns, many people in Canada love being the 51st state. United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat.
What
We need a
is
second
that?
camera. Michael's
What is
being
that?
just retarded in the back.
Is that just random?
I
don't get it.
I thought that was like a monkey butt or something like that.
No, that
what
was
was
a
that?
fish.
Oh.
It was literally a fish with like a big eye. Is that supposed to look like Justin Trudeau or something? It was like the ugliest fish I've ever seen. Oh, it's
It was Carson Beck.
that did look like Carson Beck looks like Sid the Sloth, bro.
Carson Beck looks like Timmy from South Park.
That's what I was. Give him his wheelchair, dude.
Yeah, Carson Beck is a bot, dude. That guy sucks.
I think it's just the receiving core for Georgia.
I don't. Yeah, you guys could
And-
catch
and
balls for
offensive call.
jack
Yeah.
shit, dude. It was. Oh my gosh, it was bad. Anyway,
There's no balls in Athens.
Wow,
What do you
we're
mean by
really
that?
We're really hitting the easy door for the that's what she said kind of thing.
yeah, it's low hanging fruit right now.
Yeah.
What do you want to say, Anthony? What do you want to say, guy? Let it out.
This is your time to jump in on this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, stop touching your low hanging fruit. then,
Oh
if you're gonna
my
be talking about that,
gosh.
buddy.
God.
I wish. I'm not gonna say that.
We got your point just by you saying I wish. Jay, this podcast should be PG-13. This episode.
I'm gonna put.
We can make an R-rated
disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah, disclaimer: this podcast is explicit.
It's okay. We haven't had anyone under 18 listen yet, so
Well, yeah. Let's hope it stays that way. I don't know. I might get in trouble.
this is going to be the one that reaches all the minors.
We all end up on a list after
This is the
this.
Epstein's Island of podcast.
Dude, that was it.
Stop! No.
That was a good
No.
point to say that's what she said.
I mean, she is never talking about minors. Like, I don't know.
Who is she?
She.
It's just a she. So
just
we
she.
don't know who she talks about.
Hey, we're all inclusive here. She or he.
She
all right?
sounds sexist.
She sounds psychotic sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what were we talking? Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau
Canada
sucks.
being the 51st
Dude, I think
state.
Yeah, he blows.
I think people are probably very happy that he is resigning because, dude, he put Canada through the ringer during COVID.
Just hell with not even just COVID, but just their entire everything.
Everything. Like, let's go. Let's knock down the list right here. Medical assisted suicide. Yeah, that's stupid. Legalized weed. I mean,
Not just weed. There's like almost every.
yeah, a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Weed's been a thing for a
everything's-
while.
Everything's yeah. There's a lot of legalized stuff going
Fentanyl.
on.
Their
Some
medical insurance programs are just.
Yeah, they're on socialized healthcare.
There
It's
was
stupid.
some story
They have-
I just saw this week. It was some lady. She had a knee replacement surgery. She had been waiting for 6 months on a list until one day her number was called from the lottery. She went and had her surgery, and they had to remove scar tissue because she had waited 6 months for this surgery. And so they opened her knee up, but they couldn't close it, I think, is from what I understand. And so they had to send her to a different hospital. but that hospital had no open beds. So she had to sit there with an open wound for 8 days before she get into the other hospital, and
Oh
ended
my
up having
gosh.
to have her leg amputated.
That's
my gosh.
horrible,
And see, this
dude.
is why socialist healthcare does not work.
No.
Socialism sucks.
Also,
Yeah, it
there's like
does.
I can't remember the exact location in Canada, but there's a place in Canada. I want to figure out. I can't remember, but they have like this, these drug centers that give you like help you administer healthy fentanyl and healthy drugs.
Oh
like,
yeah, they have
give
like
you-
clean needles and like
yeah.
all this.
And I saw-
yes.
I saw-
and then they have like Narcan on
Yeah,
hand if
yeah.
you
Canada's
overdose.
Yeah.
Safe Injection Center lets addicts shoot up.
Yeah, where is that? It's
mean,
probably in
CNN
Toronto.
posted it,
Toronto's
so
ghetto.
They have like doctors there for when you start overdosing, and it's crazy.
That's where our money that we're sending to Canada is going.
probably
to.
and
It's in Vancouver.
And
Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver is the worst city in Canada, I think.
dude, it's
and
horrible.
for helping all those people transition.
Yeah, and there's a video of like a YouTuber going through the city of Vancouver where it's like really bad in this
Yeah.
one part of the city.
It makes Philadelphia look like heaven.
Yeah, literally. And dude, there's just
It's like San Francisco.
everybody in this like one street in the city is just like hunched over.
They
completely
have
overdosed.
Fenty lean,
Yeah,
like
bro.
They
Oh.
put these
Horrible.
facilities in downtown Vancouver on its east side, infamous for its high concentration of homelessness and drug use. So they know they're
Wait,
targeting.
What does the next line say? Back in 1997, Vancouver had the highest rate of HIV in the developed world. So they're getting high and having
Today,
gay
experts
sex.
say,
They can't get anything else, bro.
today experts
that
say this
fentanyl
area
lean,
has the
dude, it
lowest
just-
life expectancy.
Oh,
Damn, dude, what are you doing all over there? Post it up like that.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday
double,
afternoon,
double cheeked up off the fet.
dude.
Oh my god.
You just see this homeless guy walking by, and this guy's like falling over. He's just like
Hey.
intrusive thoughts.
It's like Dirty Mike and the Boys from like. What's that movie? The Other Guys?
yeah, the other guys.
The gay orgy in the car.
Yeah.
It's like the homeless people. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Dude, hold on, look at
Dude, we're
this.
off with this episode.
I know.
This
I
is
don't know what's
crazy.
going on.
I like this energy.
There's a person who's 53 that lives in the neighborhood. They moved there in the 1990s and became addicted as a teenager. He said, I lived on the edge. They began injecting
I'm
at
on
the age
the
of
edge,
13.
the
I couldn't
edge,
keep $5 in my
the
pocket. I had to get crack.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Say that again. Say that again.
This dude who started, he's 53, so he's been injecting for 40 years. He said, I couldn't keep $5 in my pocket. I had to get crack.
That's a lifestyle right there.
His name is Jarilla.
Dude, that man has.
began visiting Insight. In
Dude, that is
2004.
the definition of married to the game. Like, he's not quitting anytime soon.
He's probably also got HIV, dude.
Yeah.
They have
Dude, it's just-
injection rooms.
Yeah, it's injection rooms. You can like sit in there and wait on a room, or you can just ask for it at the like. There's like literally a welcome center, like a welcome lounge. It's got all these metal tables, so you don't like hurt yourself if you don't like try to kill yourself, since it's all like metal and built into the ground, the tables and all the furniture. So you don't pick it up and like start throwing it around when you're tripping.
So what is there? Just like there's like 50 people on a room and
I
just
mean-
tripping
no, they have
together,
a,
No,
dude.
they
it's
have a bunch of
individual.
these.
That's just crazy.
I mean, this study says detox or the likelihood of them entering detox increased by 30%, and people are 70% less likely to share needles. So I mean,
I guess it's
good.
like
I
less.
guess it's doing good.
The
According to
HIV
the
has gone
study,
down
No, but
because
it's
no one's
doing
sharing needles.
worse though,
but,
because
like,
they're like literally.
Yeah, they're enabling.
Yeah, they're helping them get. drugs
And
easier.
it's on the backs of Canadian taxpayers. So it's $3 million Canadian per year. That's like high 2 mils US. So that's an absurd amount of money. I mean, again, Trudeau's letting that happen. He like went through a whole housing crisis.
Hey, but
let's
their
see.
hockey teams are pretty good.
They do have good hockey teams. I mean, that's about all they got going for them.
they didn't win the Junior Worlds though.
They didn't. They
They
did
did.
not.
Hey, I actually love the World Juniors, and I follow it like pretty heavily. And when Canada's lost to Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, what are they now?
Republic,
Whatever they are now,
yeah.
Czech Republic in the quarterfinals, in the last 2 times. Yeah, Canada's absolutely underperforming like crazy. Let's see, what else has Trudeau done? Oh, he is like this like whatever program that is like enabling kids to become transgender and then like imprisoning parents for not wanting their kids to be transgender. That's absolutely just sick and demented in the head. I know a couple Canadians who are so happy that he's finally out of office. I do think it's good for a world stage. Part of me wants him to have a strong prime minister next, but then part of me doesn't, so that we can just take it over and they can be part of our country now.
Wait, so
Can
I ask a quick question? What happens? So like the only way they can elect a new prime is that what it's called?
Prime Minister?
Is
Yeah,
if he or she resigns.
Yeah, I think they
So
have
can
elections.
They can just rule forever until they resign.
Well, so they have elections, but he was elected the leader of the Liberal Party, and I think he could keep that as long as he wanted. But then there's elections between the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party, and nobody wants to vote for the Conservative Party in the major
So he
cities.
would've just
So he
stayed.
could have just stayed as long as he wanted. I'm
Sheesh, bro.
pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong, but from what I saw, that's kind of how it goes. All right, we're going to hit an ad read. We'll be right back in a second.
Peace.
So yes, like Trump is daddy. He is the man. You're not subscribed? Hit the button. Brovote is proudly sponsored by Georgia Lawn Growers. Do you want the greenest weed-free Georgia lawn? Servicing the North Atlanta suburbs for over 20 years, Georgia Lawn Growers has highly trained lawn techs that know how to give you a lawn that will make your neighbors jealous. So call Georgia Lawn Growers today or go to georgialawngrowers.com. Don't forget to mention the Brovote to get 20% off your first service. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Brovote. Shout out Georgia Lawn Growers. They're the best. Hit them up. Yeah, let's see. Jack, why don't you tell me how Biden is going to
Destroy
kick me in the
America.
balls on his way out?
Gonna
take away my beloved treasure.
Ban drunk ciggies.
Oh,
So the
no.
FDA is moving forward with a regulatory rule in the final days of Biden's administration that would effectively ban cigarettes currently on the market in favor of products with lower nicotine levels, which could end up boosting business for cartels operating the black market.
Well,
See, there's fake Zins out there now.
well,
There's fake everything out
No,
there,
I
know,
dude.
but, like-
I'm
Well,
not
It's like all
surprised.
Temu versions
Yeah,
of shit.
Yeah. Like literally, there's
It's got Temu
Temu Zins
fentanyl.
out there now.
Wait,
It, like
so-
the exact same packaging.
so here I wanna talk for a second and say like, I think now like for our generation, this is the first time that cigs have been beneficial because they're helping people get off.
Better than vapes.
Yeah, they're helping people get off vapes, and you know why? Because you can
Yeah,
hit,
like
you can
TikTok is vape, so we have Instagram Reels, which is cigarettes.
Yeah. You can hit a vape anywhere, wherever, 24/7, all the time. But with a cig, you actually have to go out. So like for people our age that were used to vaping all the time, they're like trying to transition to cigs so they will stop doing it as much. And that's my only reason is like I don't know if that's a good idea because I think you should at least ban vapes before you ban cigs.
Well, they banned the flavored Juul pods. And
Yeah, but
Rest in peace, the mango.
what does
Yeah.
that do?
well,
They still
everyone
have
just
all the
switched
other.
over to the menthols.
Yeah, there's
So
doesn't
like
do
everyone's
anything.
always gonna find. No, I'm saying like everyone's gonna find a way to like get what they want.
Listen.
If that makes sense.
Right, but
You
so
know,
then how
I'm
are
not
how are
contradicting you,
banning?
I'm just-
No, but how are banning cigs going to do anything?
And why are we banning them over nicotine versus like the rat poison that's in them?
Yeah, you'd think if they're trying to
There's
try to
literally
ban them, they'd
actually,
try
like-
to pick
Well,
out the
there's, like,
ones-
It's because
the
they're
things that
trying to make us sheep.
Well, no, but vapes are clearly worse than cigarettes. There's
No,
no,
vapes aren't
study.
worse.
Yeah, there's no study. So
Oh.
there's not enough study, but vapes are definitely by far worse because you can hit them all the time. So your
get
intake,
oil out of your lungs
yeah,
either.
and your intake is just insane, way more than cigs. So it's obvious that we should ban the vapes first. That's why I don't understand why. What is his attraction to cigs?
Vapes is a bigger market now.
Listen, there's nothing better than being in a bar or a house party, some kind of function, and you're feeling the drinks a little bit, and your boy looks at you and just
This is
wiggles,
really gay, bro.
wiggles a nice blue pack of American spirits in front of your face.
Thank God you actually said
Thank
the
you
best,
for finishing that
like-
statement.
Yeah.
Wiggles.
See, and you go outside and it's cold outside
Wiggles.
and you rip a dart. It's a top 5 feeling in the world.
Mr. Dobbs, this is your son.
Yeah.
Alex just realizing that his dad's watching this pod.
Listen, I have no shame in it. I don't chain smoke cigarettes. I don't regularly use nicotine on a daily basis, but no, I don't.
Try not to get kicked out of the
No,
house right now. This is what you're watching,
do
ladies
not.
and gentlemen.
I actually don't. Like, I don't zen.
Alex is now facing what the Biden administration calls saving face.
But if I'm drinking and someone puts a cigarette in my mouth, I'm smoking that thing, dude. It is electric. It's the best.
Do you just want to let your dad know about your fentanyl addiction as well, real quick?
Yes. Manal, if you're watching, I actually shoot up in the basement every night.
All right. That's a joke, obviously.
Right.
You just booked a trip to Vancouver.
I'm going to watch hockey.
Go Canucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just don't see what's the point of this at all. I mean, I guess like maybe he's trying to do
Because the
something.
liberals are a bunch of bitches, dude. They want to take away what are last bits of good,
But,
clean
dude,
freedom.
liberals definitely smoke cigs too.
No,
No,
they all rip vapes.
Vaping is.
They all smoke
You
weed.
look like a
Yeah, that's
faggot.
what they do. They all just rip dab pens. They don't.
Yeah,
Ride
except dab
with
pens are like the easiest way to get fentanyl overdose. So
Nah, I think cocaine is easier.
well, for like
Cocaine.
kids our age who are dying of fentanyl, it's all from dab pens.
Oh, really? I thought it was all coke.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I thought it was.
I thought a lot of it
Make
was coke.
Coke clean again 2025.
It's probably a good thing.
They
that-
lace the dab pens with
Yeah.
fentanyl.
Bring back Pablo Escobar.
It's probably a good thing that there's so much like laced coke because I'm so scared to do it, but I really want to.
You want to do coke?
Manal,
Yes.
this is your son.
No, I've told him this. I've told my parents this. I'm like, coke would be like the one drug I think I'd want to do if I ever did a drug.
Dude,
I've never even smoked
I don't
weed.
want to.
I would rather do cocaine.
I don't want to touch.
Just take an
cocaine.
Adderall and drink a Red Bull.
Yeah, I don't want to touch cocaine with a 59.5-foot pole, bro. I'm good, man.
Why 59 and a half feet?
It's just an expression. 59.5 feet.
Hold up.
What kind of
Sorry, hold
expression
on. My
is
jaw
that?
dropped back here. Did you say you'd rather do cocaine than smoke weed?
Yeah.
How many brain cells are you missing?
What is this pod?
I'm missing a lot less than people that smoke
I'm just
weed.
gonna say, not that I'm, pro weed community or anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying that coke is, commonly laced with horrible things.
That's what I'm saying. You just
But
missed
weed
the
is a
whole
plant.
conversation. You just missed the whole conversation, Jack,
Weed is a
because you weren't paying
plant.
attention. You weren't paying attention back there
I was
behind
too
the bar.
flabbergasted with your blasphemous
you're,
statements.
You're too busy just hanging out with Michael doing blasphemous things behind the bar. You're over
Okay,
there.
how do you make?
I'm
cocaine?
saying if it was clean,
Comes from
and
the
I
cocoa
would,
leaves.
it was guaranteed that it was clean. It was a one-time deal.
Pablo Escobar.
I would be very tempted to do it.
Bring him back.
Wait.
Just because I wanted to know the feeling of wanting to bounce.
Wait,
off
Okay,
the
so
walls.
guess what, Alex? Did you know that Pablo Escobar never did any cocaine, even though he was the number one producer of cocaine? He did smoke weed every single day, though.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Wait. Your point is that weed comes from a plant, but I thought coke
Doesn't
comes
it come
from
from the cocaine plant or something like that.
cocoa plant. I thought. I don't know. I just had to ask Ant that. So
I just know
didn't
that it's
Jack, you might have the worst Google skills of all time.
you can't type. You can't read.
And you
We
write.
actually only
All
use
right,
DuckDuckGo.
why don't you get off the couch and come back here then?
Hey, there's management and there's labor, Jack. I'm management.
You're also labor. You're on the couch.
You're labor behind the thing, bar.
So we're all just laborers.
yeah, we're all laborers for make it. How do you make it?
Alex is the only one that fits in that category.
How do you make cocaine? I want to know. Wait, that's not.
This is now turned into Breaking Bad.
I wasn't
comes
that on the
from-
podium for one of the all-time
It
shows.
comes from cocoa leaves.
Is it Breaking Bad a show? It is.
It comes from a plant.
We have to cut this entire segment.
No, we don't. It's in Mexican Coke. It's literally like cocaine was in the Coke recipe in the first place.
Yeah. It was in Coke.
That's why it was so addicting at first.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
That's where it got its name, first of all, from the cocoa plant.
It's
Making
cooked.
crack cocaine.
It's cooked.
Yeah.
Chat, we're cooked. I don't know. I'm not a drug person.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
$2,500 per
Additives
kilo.
in cocaine, gasoline, lime, alcohol, cheaper stimulants.
Right.
Taking
That's
kilo.
if it's not.
Gasoline, bro.
I'm trying to take a trip to Medellin, bro. Let's go. Let's go get that real stuff.
What is Medellin?
I mean, I guess
Medellin's
Alex kind of looks like Pablo
This
Escobar.
big city in Colombia where
Let's see.
there's hella cocaine.
How far from like Bogota is it?
I don't know. I mean, Colombia's
Here
not
you
that
go,
big of a
Alex.
country.
Cheaper stimulants, caffeine, Adderall, Concerta. So you can get your feeling.
No,
by
no,
taking a
no.
white
That says
monster.
Jack. That says common drugs added to cocaine.
I know,
Those enhance the effects.
but if you, it's just it's Adderall's one step away
Yes,
from meth.
and
I
crystal meth.
know I can drink about 5 Celsiuses and probably feel like I'm on
Just
cocaine.
drink 24 Red Bulls and your heart will be pounding on your
That's
chest.
what I did on New Year's Eve, and my heart was pounding like
You
crazy.
drank 24 Red Bulls.
I went to a place with an unlimited bar and only drank tequila Red Bull the whole night.
Tequila Red Bulls. I've never heard that. I've heard
So
vodka Red
fire,
Bulls.
so good. I'm totally outing myself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
So is
He
Jack.
wants to
It's all right.
ban. Anyway, Joe Biden wants to ban cigs, which of course you've heard Alex's take. He's not happy about it. He likes his friend to come up in the bar and wave his.
His pack right in
Pack
front
of-
of him.
pack
Just
of-
that whole like junk just right in front of Alex, dude.
His pack of blue spirits in front of him. Anyway,
Basically, they want to lower the nicotine levels. They want to offer alternatives with lower nicotine levels so that people don't get addicted. What the liberals don't want you to know is that nicotine is one of the healthiest nootropics out there, and it's one of the best for your brain. It just depends on the medium in which you ingest it. So if it's
builds
vaping,
testosterone.
it's very bad for you. Yeah, vaping is very bad for you. Cigarettes, probably not great. I mean, definitely not great. Zins, at this point, it's kind of too early to tell. We don't know if people are going to get gum cancer. JT might have gum cancer, but
Ouch.
you've receding gums from Zins.
No, not from Zens.
GT has never used a Zin in his entire life.
What is Zen, bro?
What is Zin? Who's Hawk Tua?
What is this Hawk Tua you speak of? I saw this meme.
I'm gonna have to try
my
that
gosh.
one out.
I saw this meme. So I think it's like pretty common knowledge at this point. Jimmy Carter died last week. And the big cat, the guy from Barstool, is like his tweet about it goes, "Damn, Jimmy Carter really saw Babe Ruth and Hawk Tua. What a life."
Oh my god.
I was like,
Wow.
look how far we've come as a society.
That we compare Babe Ruth to Hawk Tua. That's
horrible.
embarrassing, dude.
Horrible. Oh, scroll down. Yeah, Biden sucks. Anyway. All right, moving on.
You're really butthurt about that.
Yeah, I mean, like, at the end of the day, I'm really like I'm not.
So
like,
I think this actually
I'm not the
brings.
biggest cigarette guy. I just like it when I'm having a bev. I don't
A Bev.
think there's a problem with it.
I like
Dude,
that.
we
I
could just
like
start
that
a little
phrase.
cartel, dude. Just buy a crap ton of cigarettes right
Let me
now.
say-
they
oh,
get banned,
cartons.
and then, dude, we just sell one cigarette like for $5 a piece.
One
Dude.
stick of cigarette.
No, one cigarette.
And we get
Imagine
little
that.
crop
A bunch
duster
of drunk
planes and we
people,
drop
dude.
them into the ocean.
Dude,
and
you
then-
go to
yeah.
Athens, and like cigarettes do not exist anymore. Dude, you could easily sell. Everyone's drunk. You could sell one cigarette for $5.
Dude, that'd be sick. I'd be down for that.
I have always said that I would stockpile cartons of cigarettes in case the world went to shit because it's
Currency,
turns into
yeah.
currency.
I also just
That's
would smoke
true.
all of them though.
Would they
if
do
the world
anything
goes to
with
shit,
cigars?
if the world goes to shit, I'm definitely
Cigars
making
do.
moonshine.
No, they wouldn't ban cigars.
But would
Oh,
that-
you mean like-
would it have an effect on cigars?
Oh,
The
you're talking
cigar
about. I thought you
market?
meant like stock.
Like, is it just going to be like any nicotine? They're going to try to like,
It sounds like it's just cigarettes.
yeah. Hey,
The mo- I
If it was
feel
any-
like. I feel like. I mean, I don't
time
know.
to start inhaling Black and Milds, boys.
I don't know. I smoked a pipe this morning. That's like my new thing.
Do you inhale it?
No.
Yeah.
A pipe? No.
Yeah.
You can.
Pipes
It's got
are
a
fire,
it's
though.
got a filter in it. You can.
Yeah, you can, but I.
Your throat would just be very sore the next day
Yeah.
because
JT knows of that,
Stop.
not from pipes.
Stop. I knew that was coming. Alex looked
This
at me.
entire-
I wasn't going to say anything. I just looked to make sure we were going to laugh. And then This guy.
I did it. I
This
smoked
guy.
a pipe one time, and like I had a few drinks, and I was just inhaling it the whole time, and like I woke up and I could barely talk. But I was fine. Maybe my lungs are dead now, but I was fine.
So-
but like if you did that with a cigar, you'd literally die. Like you would cough so hard.
My no, listen to this. My senior year, after I graduated, my senior year of high school, because it was COVID, like 2020 going on. Instead of like doing a trip or something like that, we all went camping, and my dad gave us like a bunch of cigars, and one of my buddies inhaled the cigar.
Oh no!
He
Did he throw up?
Never really done nicotine before.
Did you throw up?
Dude, he got so nick sick.
Oh.
He's just like shitting down his leg, bro.
Have you seen that?
Like running in the woods, just like
You keep
Damn it.
You keep kicking my cord.
my bad.
What happened?
I just
Stop
knocked
touching
over.
my cord, man.
He's like, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he like goes off into the woods, and then we hear like wolves howl in the distance.
What does that have to do with it?
He starts running back, pants around his ankles, like shit coming down his leg. Going like, I'm Nick sick, and the wolves are after me. It was the funniest thing in the world.
That's
Have you
a
guys
good camping trip
seen
memory.
That, podcast clip? I forget what they were smoking, but he had like never done anything with nicotine, and they were talking. He just stopped and got real quiet, and on the podcast just threw up all over the place.
Oh no!
It's like Dom when he put his in for the first time. JT, do you have your camping story of when Patrick bought all vegetarian
Oh
meals?
my gosh!
And then
we
you all
went.
shit yourselves.
We went camping with a buddy, and we like gave him money to buy us food for the camping trip, and he bought us these vegan.
He was an Eagle Scout, so this is
Yeah.
like a very big deal.
It was,
with him.
it was like
Shout
a
out
big
Patrick,
trip.
though. You're
Yeah.
actually a great guy.
It was a big trip, and it was gonna be super hype, and it was super
The
hype.
Patrick, I think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It was super hype, and we had a great time. And he bought us these. Well, we also gave him money. We're like, hey, you take care of the food. You know what to buy. You know what, like the stuff that can store. etc. And he bought us this vegan chili, and we were coming down the mountain, and we like made a pit stop to camp out. And we were like starving. We hadn't eaten anything. It was like dinner, and we were like, dude, we were so hungry. Let's cook up this food right now. So we get like the fire going. We like cook up the food, and we pull it out, and we're like, dude, that's freaking vegan chili. What is that? And we get so mad at him. It was so bad. It was a funny story, but yeah, that's it.
That's a crazy story.
It was funny, all right. We like ripped him out, and then we put these sausages in it because we had like these. We had these sausage links, like the meat sticks,
Yeah.
the Slim Jims or whatever you call them, and we just like cut them up and put them in there, and it was really funny. So it was chili with Slim Jim in it. Imagine that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from that short break. We're going to go behind the bar with Jack and Michael and talk about some of the NFL action that happened this past weekend.
So the Chiefs 100% tanked their game versus Denver so they could stay away from Joe Shiesty, even though I hate him, and the Bengals. They ended up playing only backups, so they got blown out by the Broncos, who were also had playoff implications.
Sounds like JT.
What?
What? What did he say?
He said, "Sounds like me." What did
What
I?
do you-
Nothing. You just keep going.
What do you mean by
Michael.
that?
Nothing.
So anyway,
The result had an
Yeah.
equal opposite effect on the Bengals, whose only chance for a playoff berth was with the
I'm
Bengals.
just laughing at what
or with
Jack-
Denver
what did he
or
say?
losing.
So, for anybody that didn't follow the last 20 seconds, Bengals, very hot at the end of the season, needed a Denver loss to get into the playoffs. The Chiefs already had the 1 seed locked up, so they rested all of their starters and threw the game. Carson Wentz played like dog shit,
On purpose.
and they lost. That gave the Broncos the wild card spot instead of the Bengals.
The NFL scripted.
And I would have put a lot of money on the Bengals getting to the Super Bowl if they got into the playoffs.
The Bengals suck.
I love Joe Burrow.
Wait, why did they
I
do
was
that?
I was such a big
Because
Joe Burrow
so-
hater until about a year ago, and I love the guy.
I don't really watch the NFL. I'm more of a college guy, so
So they already had the number 1 seed
Chiefs.
locked up.
Yeah.
So they didn't have anything to play for in the last week.
Right.
So they put in other backups.
Okay.
Then Denver, who really doesn't deserve to get into the playoffs, if
picks.
Denver won, they were in. But if they lost, then Cincinnati was in. So because the Chiefs put all their bum squad in, then the Broncos starters were playing against the Chiefs backups
It's like he's explaining this to,
to
a 2-year-old.
to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so it screwed over the Bengals.
That sucks.
Yeah.
How to explain an NFL game to a kindergartner?
What did RG3 say about this?
JT, you're not alone. I don't.
Chiefs did everything
I
they
don't
could
watch
to make
NFL.
sure the Bengals didn't make the playoffs. My God.
Look, ever since the NFL kneeled to the national anthem, I don't support the NFL. Sorry.
Yeah.
And the
support
fact that
Harrison
they're
Butker,
scripted.
Harrison Butker is the GOAT.
Harrison Butker, I do support.
Weren't you
him.
there for that?
I was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Electric.
I was there for that speech. It was
Yeah,
fine.
Don
Women.
Van Natta, a sports analyst, he said the Chiefs were taking a dive today. It is a low light on the NFL season. He also said whether their incentive was only rest or also blocking the dreaded Bengals from the playoffs, it is a supremely bad look. It is likely self-sabotaging for a team hoping to three-peat.
Yeah, I was riding high on the Bengals. I really wanted them to get in the playoffs because I think that they have a really good team, and I thought they could have shaken things up, especially being the low
thing
seed.
is, like, if they're a really good team, they would have won more games. They had a triple crown wide receiver.
Well, Joe Burrow
They
was
had
hurt.
Joe
the
Does
Burrow.
first bit
AJ
of the
Green
season.
still play for them?
Oh my!
Oh my gosh, dude.
He said AJ Green.
Does he have his own podcast now?
AJ Green's been out the league for
AJ
like
Green.
It was
years.
Gosh, it was a joke.
Carson Palmer still the quarterback.
No, okay. I support. I was watching NFL.
AJ
until
Green's
that.
from
Andy
Charleston.
AJ Green retired in 2023.
Okay, I was only 1 year
So
off.
2 years
but
ago.
That was
Oh,
2
yeah,
years ago.
2
It's
years.
the end of
Yeah,
2
I
years ago.
forgot the new year.
It's 2025.
New year. Happy New Year to all the viewers.
Yeah, we already did the last one.
Yeah, it's like
It was
2 weeks.
last week. Was our first.
You
pod
worked
of
for
the
that.
new year.
I was. here.
JT was here for that.
I was.
He's just
Yeah. Just
I wasn't.
having a brain fart.
he needs more
Happens.
Zens.
Anyway,
So let's go with another Jack spelling error. He can't spell Bush correctly.
all right.
Oh, yeah, and Chiefs. he
I
misspelled.
was typing fast
He
because this was
misspelled
a last minute
Chiefs
thing.
and Bush. So Bush Light is doing something that I would love to take part in personally.
Busch Light is having speed dating and a lap around the track prior to the Daytona 500. They're having a Daytona and a high-speed dating for prospective couples. If they're sparks, they decide they want to go to the race together. And this race is, I think, February 23rd. Could be wrong. It's somewhere in February. It's the second race of the year this year, but Busch
people
being
run
a big
around-
sponsor of Ross Chastain, the Watermelon Man. He's a watermelon farmer.
It is
Anyway,
not the way you took it, Michael. All right.
All right, wait. So what is this race?
So it's
so
a
Daytona
car race.
500 is
Yeah, I know what
NASCAR.
Daytona.
Okay,
And-
you said what is this race? bro?
Just because I don't know what the
Daytona
NFL, it doesn't mean I know anything about.
Okay, so it's the Daytona 500 is one of the most famous car races.
I know what the Daytona
Okay.
500. But
So,
what are they racing? people
Leading
for?
up to it, they're doing Daytona 500.
Right.
So they're
I got
putting
that.
people in a car together and doing test laps.
Oh,
And it's like a blind date when who you go in the car with around.
Oh.
I
and
can't
see-
wait to watch Alex
so-
in a car with some hillbilly chick.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Is I would love
Praise
to do
Hale,
this.
praise
But
Dale.
then I was thinking about the clientele of who's going to be inside the car, and I was like,
No, you
yeah,
obviously have
maybe
not been to Talladega.
they're probably going to hate me
No,
for my
maybe
skin
it's
color. Like if whoever's in this car, I don't know. They're
The thing
going to
is,
be like,
like,
go back to Africa.
are
And
they
I'll be
gonna
like,
see
I'm not
each
even
other
from
before?
Africa. I don't know.
Are they going to see each other before? Because in the pictures they posted, they were wearing helmets. And if they're wearing helmets, you can't see what the person looks like. Is it supposed to be like Love is Blind, or you just have to go off words in this minute?
so what cars are they racing? Or what
It's,
cars?
it's actual like stock cars.
They're racing the.
Would you guys?
cars?
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, one of the Cup Series cars they're actually racing in.
Yeah.
It's gonna
But it'll be like a
modeled
Pacer or
after-
something like
That's
that.
sick.
Yeah.
Like a
So
pace car, yeah.
is there going to be what do you call the cars in front of them, like making sure they don't go too
Pace
fast?
cars? No, I'm sure it'll be some
It's just a driver.
professional
They'll sit in the
driver
back.
that will
Yeah.
drive them.
Oh, they'll sit in the back?
Yeah, together.
They'll be talking.
Oh,
Bro, if
see,
I
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought
I
they were
was-
driving the car.
No,
if I was driving a NASCAR on Daytona 500, I don't care what the woman next to me looks like, who it is. I'm not gonna have sparks with them because I'm going to be focused on going.
Unless it's Kate Upton.
I don't know.
12
It kind of
down
depends on who the
Daytona's
girl is.
backstretch, And
What
trying
if
to
it
beat
was Dua
the
Lipa?
goats.
So what? So they're
That's
just in the
just
back
you and a
seat.
Johnny
And
thing.
what are the sparks?
Dua Lipa's
If they
hot.
like
Oh,
they connect,
there's-
Yeah. If they have
You
like
can't
any
say
type
she's
of
not.
I'm not saying she's
emotional
not
connection to
attractive.
each other.
they throw out sparks. Oh, back of the car.
No. It's like metaphorical.
Oh
Sparks.
my gosh, JT.
This whole just went right over your head.
Dude. I don't know. It just you read one sentence.
I copied it straight from the website.
Well, I didn't know. what-
Plagiarism.
I edited it straight from the website.
No, we're giving credit to Daytona 500.
Okay,
giving
so
credit to
so
Bush
they
Light.
don't actually let sparks out. Got it.
No.
That's not as cool
Have
as
you
I was
never
hoping.
heard-
Oh
the
my
expression?
gosh. To let
Sparks fly?
Have you never heard Sparks Fly?
Taylor
by,
Swift?
No,
Taylor Swift.
dude, Taylor Swift sucks.
Priestess of Satan herself.
Hey, that was.
Have you guys ever seen that
She
picture?
looks exactly
Oh, I
like
know.
her.
She
The
does.
Priestess of Satan died the year that Taylor Swift was born, and they look like the exact same person.
I want to see this picture.
Yeah, look it up, Jack.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for everybody that's listening, go look this
Taylor
up.
Swift is a Freemasonry.
I believe it. She also supported Kamala, so that's enough for me. Dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Yo.
That is wild.
They look a lot
Different,
alike.
but same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm like freaking out right now.
It's like the Office meme. It's like, show us the difference between these two pictures. I can't. They're the same.
Yeah, corporate wants you to tell the difference. It's the same picture.
And that's not like photoshopped or anything.
No.
No.
Dude.
Yeah.
Scary.
The former high priestess of the Church of Satan. Crazy. Anyway, yeah.
That's wild. I never saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff.
When did that like blow up?
Like a year ago, I think.
After she released her demonic video, basically.
She had a demonic video.
Yeah. Of her acting like the devil.
Who? Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Yikes. She went downhill. She used to call people gay in her songs. She had a song, and the line, she's shitting on a dude, and the line was like, "And you're gay," and then she rewrote the song
No
to
way.
have different words. Yeah, what is that song? Is it "Teardrops on My Guitar"? Just write "and you're gay" after Taylor Swift. No, because it's gonna be "Is she gay?" Which she does look like a lesbian, but
Well, and then she released a song about gay love not too many years.
yeah. Don't worry, be glad, or something like that, which is gay lesbian. Picture to burn. Yes, look up the lyrics because it's
I didn't realize this was
look up original
podcast
lyrics
listeners.
because she changed them.
She actually changed. it?
Yeah, she changed it because she was like, "That was so insensitive of me."
It's not gonna be on there.
Yeah, look.
There you go.
Go on Reddit because
Reddit,
they'll
the
have
most
it.
accurate news source there is.
That and Twitter.
Oh yeah, they're talking about each other's friends, and it goes, "That's
So,
fine. I'll tell mine that you're gay."
Yeah.
And then she changed it to, "That's fine. You won't mind if I say." How stupid is that?
That's wild. So how did we just get talking about that?
Somehow we got the Priestess of Satan.
From
It's because
Daytona
the
500?
NFL purposely set
No.
up Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift together to get more publicity.
Well, yeah, that's facts. But no, how do we get
Is the
to
NFL scripted?
I don't
You know, the
I'm like-
NFL scripted
wait, I'm
the Chiefs
confused.
to win the Super Bowl this
So-
year, and then Travis Kelce is going to propose. To
Somebody-
How did we get
Yeah,
there
so
from
somebody help us out.
Daytona 500, Sparks Flying
Oh,
by
yeah,
Taylor Swift.
Got it.
She's
got
Satan,
it. Yeah,
Priestess
yeah.
of Satan.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, I got it. Good. Shit.
Yeah, come on. All right. We're going to wrap it up with personally my favorite segment of this whole thing. I don't know why we have it at the end, but if you stick around, this is my favorite. We do the podium where we go through our gold, silver, and bronze of a different category every week. So this week we're going to do best late night fast food restaurants. All right, Michael, you want to go ahead and kick it off?
Yeah. So should I start with bronze first?
No, you can start with silver, actually.
That's sarcasm.
Yeah.
Bronze, silver, gold.
No way, guys. That was sarcasm. It's incredible.
Shut up, Anthony.
Oh man,
That's fine.
Honestly, I haven't really thought about this. I would say my bronze is cookout.
Keep going. We'll review after.
Okay. Second, I'd probably do.
You mean your silver, not second.
It doesn't matter. Keep
That's
going.
still second.
No, it's silver.
Keep going. Come on.
Probably McDonald's.
The gold.
That's a very interesting take here.
My gold would be Steak and Shake.
Oh, that's a sleeper.
That's a sleeper,
That is a
definitely.
sleeper.
Yep.
All right, Jack. Hit a little 1 sentence review.
Yeah, cookout at third is blasphemous.
No, it's not.
He's obviously a big burger guy.
Cookout's too low.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
All right, Jack. What we got?
So bronze, we're gonna hit the good old Wahoo because who's not going to Wahoo that night? At night. Silver, Taco Bell. Freshman year, I'd go to Taco Bell at like 2 a.m. every night.
Yep.
Waste a whole lot of money. Gold, cookout. It's just it's nothing compares.
It's overrated.
No, there
It's
is.
overrated.
You can
Okay.
leave.
All right.
He needs to
1 sentence
leave.
review.
Cookout's overrated.
Thank you.
No, it's not. There is a chance that was my top 3, but I might change it.
I've never been to cookout.
Whoa!
I'm kidding. I just want to
You
see.
passed 2 on the way home. You're
Oh
stopping.
my
kidding.
gosh! I
I
was
just
about to lose my freaking mind, dude.
I just wanted to see what you guys would do. I have been to cookout.
I was like, you got married in North Carolina.
I've been to cookout.
What did it like, dude? I just have horrible memories of Cookout because of Athens. Because it
I
takes
have
like 2
phenomenal-
Athens
hours.
Cookout sucks.
And
I
it
have
takes like 2
best memories of
hours to
Cookout.
get like any food from Cookout. in
All right,
Athens.
that's so worth it though because I
All
would
right.
go to in Tuscaloosa.
All right.
I'd wait for like 45 minutes to an hour just to get a cookout tray.
Crazy.
Antoine.
All right, so my bronze, I'm gonna go with Wahoo, a little Waffle House action. You know, a little sit down with the boys. We're gonna go silver, Steak and Shake.
Sleeper.
Definitely a sleeper. Thank you, Michael, for bringing that one up. I forgot about it. And number 1 is Coetzel, February 28th, Taco Bell.
Talk about nice.
Taco Bell is
Who's
the heat.
sober enough to take me to Taco Bell?
Amen.
Oh, is that your one comment?
Taco Bell is good.
Yeah. Taco Bell's fire. Like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he laugh so hard after?
You left cookout off your list. And
Yeah. All right. Al.
Also, Wahoo, for people that don't understand the South, is a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Just gonna preface that because we've gone through it twice.
Yep. All right.
All right, I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Waffle House.
No, we can't do honorable
That's
mentions.
like, but I would have
Okay.
it, but
All right.
I gotta switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
So bronze, I'm gonna go with Dairy Queen, because Loki a Blizzard hits like none other when
True.
it's late. But sometimes some of them aren't open very late, so it's kind of hit or miss. Then we're gonna go Taco Bell silver. Taco Bell's best bang for your buck. They're like across the board. But the most coated late night food spot is Cookout. Like 50 plus milkshake flavors. Oh my gosh. It's different. I have fond memories of it. It's where you go in high school after everything. Everybody from like all 4 surrounding high schools would go to the same Cookout. There'd be some kind of fight at some point.
That was McDonald's.
We took a door off of one of the kids' Jeeps and like walked it into the restaurant and like rolled it down and acted like we were in a drive-thru in like the front of the restaurant. My buddy like took
So
the
it's more
microphone.
so the memories, not for the food.
But they're the only place that has Cheerwine, and Cheerwine is unreal.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Valid.
Jack.
We'll agree to disagree, but
Dairy Queen, they have good food, but they close like I just looked it up. The only one I could find, there's only one I could find open past 9:30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like hit or miss whether or not they're open.
I
or
love
not.
Dairy Queen, and I think it's so underrated. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Never had Dairy Queen food. Only Blizzards.
All right, JT,
All right.
wrap it up.
I'm going to go bronze. Oh, it has to be fast food. Does it have to be fast food?
Yeah.
No. What?
I mean,
Does it? Does
what
it
else
have-
Is it a
open?
chain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna be open
Taco
late.
Mac. Does that count?
No.
No. Okay. All right. The bronze would be Taco Mac, but no. All right. Then I'm gonna go bronze Waffle House. I'm gonna go silver. I'm gonna go. And this is just because I went to school where there wasn't many fast food restaurants, and I count this as a fast food. I'm gonna go Pizza Hut.
Okay.
That's fair.
And then
pizza. Yeah.
yeah, and then I have a tire though. I have tied between
Just throw one as an honorable mention.
Raising Cane's would be an honorable mention, and then my gold would be Taco Bell.
I like it.
Jackie, I think so.
I wish I had a Pizza Hut that I could have gone to for late night because that actually just sounds so phenomenal.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut that we had near school was open till 2 a.m.
Banging.
Yeah,
I
dude.
wish.
It was the only Pizza Hut in like all of Kansas, I swear. And it was in Atchison. And it was open till like 2 a.m. So,
Yeah, I wish.
and they were so quick. Nobody was ever there. So if we walked in, we got a pizza back out to us in like 4 to 5 minutes. It was crazy.
Banging. Also, Raising Cane's is extremely overrated.
I think so too.
I would have put Zaxby's on there, but I don't know if I ever get it
They
late
just-
night.
Or carried by their sauce.
I'm so disappointed I did not put Raising Cane's on mine.
No, it's not good. Their
is
chicken
so
tenders are
good.
bland. They
Their
just get
sauce,
carried by the
their
sauce.
Yeah.
It does get
Chicken
carried by
tastes
the
like
sauce.
water.
Yeah.
Dude, it
There's
does
no
get carried by.
seasoning on anything.
Okay, stop.
That's
It
why
gets
they have
carried by the
sauce.
sauce, but dude, Raising Cane's was my like late night. Like, I'm just like hanging out by myself in college, going to Raising Cane's. Like, I'm starving. It's Cane's.
Okay, I think a fat honorable mention goes to any food that's like being sold on the street when you're in like a downtown on a string of bars.
The hot dogs and
Like-
Athens.
I used to go out.
Shout out Quick Grill in Tuscaloosa.
I used to go out like in
Guys
Pittsburgh
run
in college, and they would have like dudes selling like fat pizza slices.
Oh,
Downtown
yeah.
Charleston has like the Middle Eastern guys doing the street meat, and they don't open until like 12:30.
Like the taco trucks or something.
Yeah, or like
the trucks that have all that food.
exactly. And they're just sitting there, and they're waiting to sell it to you for $20, and you're so willing to pay it.
yeah, or there's like even just little trolleys with the umbrella.
Yeah, exactly. Like a nice little hot dog on the way back.
One time
So
I
that's
went.
what I'm saying. We just need to get like do one of those, but for
Yeah,
cigarettes.
one time I went to Athens, and there literally was this. There was this. When I was in Athens, there was this fold-up table, like the fold-up plastic tables,
Yeah.
just had meat, like sitting on the plastic.
Oh,
table.
meat.
Dude! It was all this meat, like a whole like what do you call it? Chicken wing, like massive turkey wing, like literally the size of my arm. Just all this different
And
types.
they could sell it for $50, and I just probably still
yeah,
pay
dude. I bought it. Oh no, this was in Atlanta. Yeah, this was in Atlanta. Yeah, downtown Atlanta, and I
Athens
bought
is
it.
the hot
So
dog
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you guys for sticking around. Again, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We appreciate you guys sticking around, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks for tuning
Peace.
in. Peace.
See you.